Welcome back, my peaches, to another episode of Fallout 4. In today's episode, we get to go back down into Kellogg's big stinky lair and look for more clues that I apparently missed, which not sure what I missed besides, taking the stuff off Kellogg and all that. But hey, we apparently missed it, and not a whole lot we can do about that besides just accept the fact that we have to go back down and get it. I also have an extremely bad headache, so I apologize in advance if my commentary is a little lackluster, as it feels like I've been beat over the head with 33 baseball bats wielded by big fat gorillas named Gorgus. I'm also pretty sure I tried to use that earlier, and it didn't let me. Unless there was something else. Oh wait, no, I did. It was supposed to be the access logs. The boy Sean successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received, new orders to track down Renegade. Gathered reinforcements, cleared out, and secured Fort Hagen. We move out soon. Wow, that's really all I needed to come back down here for. Wonderful. Thank you for wasting my time. I could have inferred that he had more orders if I, would have taken a wild guess. I'm sure anyone could have guessed that Kellogg was doing more mercenary things. Shocker to no one, but somehow, hello, Piper, teleporting through the floor. Beautiful as ever. I'm going to pipe you. Anyway, so I would continue on with the main quest, but you see, there's a few things that need to be addressed first. One, my level. I need some levels. Two, my ammo problem, right? You picking up what I'm putting down? You smelling what I'm stepping in there? We have no damn ammo, and we are let me try to think of a good word to use. We are in the shit, and when it comes to ammunition. What are you doing? Get up! We have a job to do. So in saying that, I'm gonna wander around a little bit here, and I'm gonna look for some resources and some things to potentially sell. To get my hands on some ammunition. I'll take the purified water, thank you. But yeah, no, we need ammo like a crackhead needs, well, crack. I don't really know.
I can carry something if you need me to.
That works. That's cool. Well, we found some ammo. I mean, not enough, but that's a start. But yeah, no, I definitely need some ammunition if this endeavor is going to continue in any way, shape, or form in a meaningful way. So, with that being said, let us wander this town for a moment together. You can. Is that Joshua Block? That's Joshua Block. Holy shit. Put the fries in the bag, Josh. Put them in there. Put the fries in the bag. That didn't sound good. On a list of things that sounded good, that explosion did not sound good. Okay. Well, off we go. Skedaddling away. As one skedaddles, I suppose. Is there anything over in here? This looks like it's important. This looks like it's like something. Who belong in the... Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Hello? Well. Interesting. Gold-plated flip lighter. How does one... Well, that's cool as shit. Huh. Who'da thunk that this would have been as fun as it was? I don't know what the purpose of this is, but I can tell you one thing. Whoa. That's not how I wanted you to go. That's how I want you to go. Thank you.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Uh-oh. Didn't expect that to go that way. Oh, man. All right, well, I think we know how that played out. So I'm gonna go re-grab the the things that I just lost due to experiment. Well, that works. Due to the experimentation that went awry, and we will continue on from there. So, give me a moment, and I'll meet you when we're getting some things, some stuff and things. You know, we'll touch it. Don't worry. We'll catch up. This world is full of surprises, as you as everyone just saw. The greatest surprise of I need Joshua Block's house. That's right. Joshua Block's house? I meant Joshua Block's hat. Yeah, need that and want that. Definitely enjoy me some Joshua Blockington. Alright, I'm gonna go find a man or a woman. You know, I don't oh shit. Dogs. Get him, Piper. Good job, good girl. Good girl. That a girl.
One million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
How much extra? Okay, so I said I was gonna go out on and look for stuff. I did a little bit, and then I didn't find anything. I got killed. It put me back like a lot, and now it's wanting me to look for even more information, even though I already did this. What else am I supposed to get from down here? I'm so sick of this fucking fort, dude. This has been like, I've wasted 30 minutes of time for you guys to have like 5 minutes so far. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go look for ammo. Didn't find anything. Got blown up in that one little part. And then went across the way and got mowed down because God forbid I have decent armor at all. And it's like, oh, just use the power armor you had. No, I'm not using. Really? Wait, what? Oh, that's right, because I died and I have to do this again. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh my Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Blah blah blah. View access logs. Yup. Okay. Let's just go back to Nick Valentine. We'll buy shit in we'll just buy shit in the Diamond City.
I can carry something.
I'm gonna sell all of these weapons. As a matter of fact, that's happening now. Yep. That's where my money is coming from. I'm gonna go get all of these synths weapons, and I'm going to use them for my purse. That's what's happening. And I don't care how people feel about it. And I don't care if they're like, oh, that's the Institute. You can't do that. That's Silly Billy mode. Oh, you can't be Silly Billy mode. Whatever will we do? Just open the damn door. Thank you. At least I walked back here and found, all these materials and stim packs, and I guess that's it. There's not going to be anything in here. We'll unlock it anyway.
Yes.
Oh, yay. Yeah, woohoo. Oh, hold on. That was worth it. Oh. Who would have known the real treasure was underneath my nose the whole time? Well, shit, yeah. I ain't gonna say no to any of that. We'll go pick up a few more of these weapons that dropped off these synths, and I think we're gonna be sitting pretty. We're gonna be making the big bucks here soon, ladies and gentlemen. I know there was a synth I killed in here somewhere. Maybe? How did I miss this explosive? Okay. I'm wondering though how I missed this explosives box.
That's it.
Hell yeah. That gets a big hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'll take it. Give me that. Yeah, no, we're about to make so much money. Too bad we can't wait in place anymore because they had to make Fallout harder for no reason. Do I have my 10mm pistol favorited? Apparently I don't anymore. Okay, that's fine. We'll just put it back here and pull that bad puppy out. There we go. We have ammo now. Things are working in order. Things are good again. I don't think there's anything in these. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and dip out now. We got a fat man. That was worth it. Now I can just blow things up that anger me. Except they don't have a lot of little mini nukes, but, you know, you gotta start somewhere. Okay. Alright. I will meet you guys, you lot, you silly buffoons, you silly billies, you beautiful people, my beautiful peaches, my scrumptious little... Hey. Is it safe to just say that anybody who thinks Fallout 4 is the best Fallout game out there deserves to be beaten with a pipe within like an inch of their lives? Is that fair to say? Because I really feel like it should be fair to say.
Battles are won with fists. Wars? Where's your son?
Nick, just get me out of this hell. Where to begin? You were right.
Right, Nick. Kellogg took my baby.
Yep.
That wasn't all. He was working with the Institute.
The Institute?
He gave
Sorry,
them Sean.
friend. Truly, that makes things considerably
ain't
more
kidding.
complicated.
Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't
No
know how to
synth
get in.
does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
Yeah, but I need a
I
way.
need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman.
True
Feared and
enough.
hated by Sometimes they snatch people in the middle
I
of
love
the
how
night,
the dialogue just
and sometimes they
loops
leave
over
their synths
itself.
behind to remind us that
It's
they're out
great.
there, but
It'll never get fixed because A, I'm not going into files to change FPS, and I can't download the unofficial patch to probably fix that because I don't have all the DLCs, and I'm not paying money for this game. I'm playing it currently on Xbox Game Pass, and no, nah.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
A murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an...
You were there.
Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth.
You were there.
He wasn't gonna talk. Even if I had
Why
a
is
way.
Piper talking like she wasn't there?
Huh. His brains. You know, we
You're
may not
talking
need
crazy
the
here,
man
Nick.
at all.
Got a fault in the old
Look, there's a
subroutines?
place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den.
Uh-huh.
Relive the past moments in your mind. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
Good idea.
Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find
Jesus,
out if this is
Nick,
going to work.
gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I already have something.
I think I already have something. Kellogg had this
Cybernetics,
thing
huh?
attached to his head.
We may have just won the
Whether we're
lottery.
riding this
Well, if we won the
crazy
lottery,
wave
maybe
or not,
Fallout
we
4
all
would
go
be the
running
better
across
Fallout
the
game. That's my
I have to go to the
opinion.
Memory Den either way if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'm taking Piper.
I'll head out with Piper. We'll meet you there.
Sounds
Nick.
good. You two stay out of trouble. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Yeah. Just a few more steps, and then I won't want to be dead anymore. Oh my god. Like, okay. Here's my problems with Fallout 4. And I've talked about this before in like a previous episode, but it tries too hard. Nick, move. Nick, move. Thank you. It tries too hard to be like, there's music, I'll finish that thought here in a second. Beep bop boopity bop 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 beep 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 beep. Where's like an armory? Where's like a shop that I can...
Ask for company. Leave. Hey, Polly, leave me alone.
Okay.
You eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in the dugout inn. And that's the booze. A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand.
Whatever. My problem with Fallout 4 is it is like... How do I word this? It's like they tried too hard, and I'm gonna rant here for a second, so I apologize. It's like they tried too hard to like modernize the game, but Bethesda sucks so hard at like game dev.
Did you see that?
Vadim.
Okay, as I was going to say, sorry, there's a random cut there. I didn't realize the goddamn music was playing. It's a game that is just not great. You know, like this game came out in an era where like YouTube and stuff was starting to be a thing, and they didn't even bother to put in like turn off like music so that way streaming and like videos can be made, which like yeah, that's not like the biggest deal. But like I think my biggest problem with this game comes from the fact of it just doesn't feel good to play. All right? Like let's be honest. It doesn't feel good at all. It's clunky, it's janky, it feels weird. You know, like nothing about it is enjoyable. And again, that's coming from someone who's just played the what? New Vegas and Fallout 3, but it's like, "Oh, but Peachy, you can't wait, what am I accidentally sound like? No. It's like, "Oh, Peachy, you know, you can't like compare it to those games. Those are great." Yes, I can actually. That's the crazy part. Is
What if he is?
You there. We need to have a conversation.
what?
You've got my attention.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear.
And it's plagued with a lot of bugs.
Danger?
I'm not doing that right now. No, thank you. Here, give me the cake. Give me the cake. I want the cake. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get this cake while I finish my point. Like, it's buggy. Like, it feels more buggy than New Vegas and Fallout 3, which came out way, way before that, right? And it's like, okay,
You think that article is telling the truth?
what went wrong? Like, and I really do think it is they tried to modernize an experience that no one really wanted modernized, and like, yeah, the older Fallout games, do they necessarily hold up graphics wise? No, but if you take them from a gameplay and a story perspective, those games slap. Those games fucking slap. Okay, like I don't care who you are. New Vegas and Fallout 3, even base with no mods, those were some of the, like, that was some of the most fun I've had making videos for YouTube since I've started the channel. Like, don't get me wrong, I've enjoyed my other playthroughs of other stuff. Like, it's always fun doing Resident Evil or, you know, even Dead Space, where that game was Elevator Simulator 2005 or whatever the hell. But it's just, like, this game doesn't offer that same charm. Like, everything in this game feels like you are, like, it's a chore. Like, if I want to wait, I have to go find a bed. If I want ammo, God forbid there just be, like, people around in settlements to buy things from or to do things with. You know what I mean? Like you look around, like, it's like, oh yeah, this is a person's house. Like, where would be like ammunition station? Like, who sell ammo, right? Like, where? I beg you, where?
What have I told you about keeping the lake clean? Don't make me shut down this little stand of yours.
That comes out of that filter is 100% pure. Why is a legitimate businessman like
It's a health hazard, Shang.
It's like, like, you see what I mean? Like, you walk around everywhere and it's just like, yeah, like, none of the encounters feel enjoyable to do. Okay, I'll go in there and see what you got. But it's like everything is a hassle. Like,
everyone else may be closed, but Diamond City Surplus is open 24 hours a day.
All right, let's see what you got. Oh, finally, ammo. And it's like, why did it, like I get it, right? Again, they tried to modernize something to keep it fresh, you know, to keep it new, to keep up with times, and I get that. But look at this game and Fallout 76. It's just not there, you know? Like, it's not. It feels... It just, like I said, it feels like a chore. And I think that's the big problem with this game, is that it feels like a chore. And a game shouldn't feel like a chore to play. A game should be enjoyable. Like, Fallout, this game takes itself too seriously. Like, I get it. You know, you wanted to try to tell a story, but then in doing that, what the hell? Oh, someone let their damn dog out. Awesome. But in doing that, we now have a game that feels like you don't even, like, your own character doesn't even feel like your own character. You know, does that make sense? Like, it feels like everything that I do is like forced down my throat in the regards of I am doing a story of something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel like it's my story. Like, yes, each Fallout game obviously has like a main quest. I'm not saying it doesn't. But where I think that it again loses its charm is in the aspect of, well, how am I supposed to feel connected to this world and make it feel like I'm a part of it when all it's doing is making me do things on behalf of these two characters, either being the male or female that you choose in the beginning. Like I said, it's like, where is my choice? Where is my connection to this? Does that make sense? Like, and again, I'm not saying that the game by any means is bad, but what I am saying is, which one's better out of these two? Hold on, I gotta think for a second. That's got a higher fire rate. It's got less accuracy. I don't know. I'll sell this one, I guess. Like, I want to feel like the world is like I'm making an influence on the world. Like, I am the character that I create. You know, even if you make like a female, even if you maybe do things. Oh, sorry, Piper. I didn't mean to piss you off. It's just like there's a disconnect, and that disconnect feels really heavy. Where, like I said, I don't feel like any of the decisions that I actually make in this game actually have weight or matter. And I think that was a big part of what made Fallout. And it's like, yeah, it's still a Fallout game, sure, but does it really feel like Fallout? I don't think it does. It feels more like a action adventure pseudo RPG, if you can call it that. Like, it doesn't, like, that's the thing, it doesn't even feel like a role-playing game. Like, what role am I playing? I am playing a character on this predetermined path to find their son. And that is where it really loses a lot for me personally, because if I'm going to invest myself in this world, let it feel like it's a world that I'm in. Does that make sense? Like, I want it to...
You came from across the Charles?
Sure. I want it to... I want, like, every... just like, you know, and Fallout 3 didn't really have it as much, but it still had it. You know, compared to New Vegas, where every choice you made, it felt heavy. You were like, okay, am I going to side with this faction? Yes or no? Am I going to, you know, betray these people? Or am I going to do this, that, and the other? Like, everything carried a lot of weight in it. And losing that, especially as much as we have in Fallout 4, like... Oh, sorry. I yawned. I don't care about any of the factions or any of the people in this game. I don't. Because this isn't my story. This is the story of quote-unquote Dorif, you know, as we named our character. I don't remember what the hell the actual name of the character and the characters are. I know it's like Nick or something like that, or Nate or whatever the hell his name was. Like, it just feels like everything that I do gets pushed to the wayside, and it's like, okay, yeah, it's cool you did that. We're proud of you, but this, you know what I mean? Like, why isn't, like, if they made this like a modern Fallout 76, God, please no. If they made this like a modern Fallout New Vegas, like if you had the choices of, you know, who you decide to go with and, you know, who you decide to partner up with, and, you know, everyone kind of had their own opinions of you, and things carried a lot more weight in that aspect, I think that they would have... I think this would probably be regarded as probably an amazing Fallout game, but you just feel like, you know, you're existing in someone else's world, and I don't know, it doesn't feel good, you know, like I mean, even on this difficulty, like, everything is like an absolute bullet sponge sometimes, and then it feels like you're just a wet paper napkin. And it's like, okay, that's cool. I'm a wet paper napkin, but I'm supposed to be the savior of the universe, apparently. And that's just not fun. But, you know, this game's old at this point. It is what it is. And I think that's ultimately... And for those reasons, even if I didn't really articulate it well... Like, I maybe I didn't articulate well. I'm stuck, aren't I? Oh, I almost was. And maybe I didn't articulate super well my gripes with it, and maybe as I progress through the game and kind of get more towards the end of things, I'll be able to articulate more of what I do and don't like. But it, like I said, it feels like, you know, it just feels very hollow. Like, yeah, I'm in this brand new area, but I've always kind of felt that way about, you know, Fallout 4 is, you know, you're just kind of thrown out here in this area, and you're just, go find Sean. All I care about is Sean. Sean. And it's like, dude, I don't care. Like, almost, and I think that New Vegas, and I think that Fallout 3 really did a good job of, hey, you got this quest, but your main quest is discovering this world and getting to make choices. Like, if you want to be an absolute villain, go be an absolute villain. You know, if you want to be a hero, go out there and make a difference and make people think you're a hero. Like, that's awesome. You know, I think that really carries a lot for the series. And when you're stripped of that, like this just feels like Find Sean the video game, if that makes any sort of sense. And that is, like I said, not a Fallout game in my opinion. I mean, look at the other Fallout games. Even like Fallout 1 and 2. Like, yeah, they're drastically different games, but you're given these massive choices, and you can do quite a lot. And
hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
What are you talking about?
You'd better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
Well, hey, all right. We'll just say your insurance is paid up for now, okay?
Yeah.
If someone steps through the gate the first time, they're a guest. You lay off that. Good to see you again, Nick.
Hancock.
Hello, Hancock.
She ain't one of us.
For your mayor, Finn. I said let her go.
You're soft, Hancock. You keep letting outsiders walk all over us. One day.
Come on, man. This is me we're talking about. Let me tell you something. Now, why'd you have to go and say that, huh? Breaking my heart. Now I know you had old Finn handled back there, but a mayor's got to make a point sometime.
Okay.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Fine. Thanks for taking care of him.
Now don't let this incident taint your view of our little good neighbors of the people.
I have a magic card of him. But yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, I think I've said enough on it, you know, for now. I can only say like the same point for so long, you know what I mean? Like it's a shame, because I thought maybe like, oh yeah, do a series of Fallout 4. You'll end up actually enjoying it more than when you played it by yourself. And it's just the same feeling of, okay, I'm doing chores, let's just get this over with. Like, none of my choices matter in the end anyway. Spoiler alert, I hate to break it to you, but it doesn't matter who you side with or what you choose to do. You have to make a decision, and all those decisions don't end up mattering. Hello.
Amari, she's downstairs.
Well, how about me and you go down? Yeah, no, I would love if my choices and things and if it felt like more of a world that I was a part of, but all right. Let's see. I've got Kellogg's brain.
Doctor, I need the memories from a man named Kellogg.
I know it's
But he's
asking for
dead.
a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please help, though.
Nick told me you're the only one who
This
could make this
dead
work.
brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this.
I'll take a
So
look.
do we.
But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here you go.
Here's what I could
What's
find.
this? This isn't a brain. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural
The
interface?
circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Brain's still good?
So the brain is still good,
Possibly.
right?
There's no sign of decay, so the tech is probably preserving the tissue. Injecting some kind
there's
of
no way to
compound
access
keep it
the
stable.
memories inside without a
You're
compatible
talking about
port.
me, right? I'm an old synth. If the Institute built me out of similar
There
parts, we
could
might
be
have an
long-term
in.
side effects. I don't know where to even begin
Don't
with listing the
bother.
risks.
I don't need to hear them. Plug me in, Doc.
Thank
Hey.
you, Nick.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right.
Whenever
Let's
you're
do
ready,
this.
Mr. Valentine.
Cool.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out,
Let's
okay?
see here.
What's gonna happen? Anything of interest?
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense
That's
of
what
any
I
of it,
was
Doc.
afraid of. The mnemonic impressions
It
are
appears the
encoded. Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memory.
Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Is there a way to break it?
Tell me you have a way past this,
Let me
Doctor.
think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But we load. What if we use you and Mr. Valentine into the loungers? Run your cognitive functions in parallel, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right.
Sure.
Let's get started.
Whatever just gets me done and over with this.
Fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Sounds good. Let's sit in the memory tank of memory hole, memory man. Piper's like, damn, you're in it too. What are you doing in there?
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but we're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Oh, I needed to sip my beverage. I apologize. Like,
can you hear me? Oh, good.
Oh, now I'm in a brain.
To be working.
Okay.
The memories are quite fragmented. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one.
What is, like, see, like, what is going on?
Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Okay.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
I was
This
such
may
a
prove
dummy back then.
disorienting at first.
What did I know? Dad was either drunk. Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me, and she protected me from Dad.
That's good.
Cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left.
There appears to be
I didn't
another
wanna know.
intact memory close
Not
to you
then.
in temporal sequence.
Who's Sarah?
That was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. The thing about happiness is...
Well, that's nothing I need.
I'll connect you to
calm.
the
I
next
mean,
intact
you may
memory.
think to
Thanks.
yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe. Focus on...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Pretty good.
You thought you could just fuck with us?
I found
and we
another
wouldn't
memory.
fuck with you?
I'll connect you.
And that's the thing is, like, I don't... Like, in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I cared about, like, the story and stuff, but I just don't care.
Sit down.
Suit yourself. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
Okay.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems.
If you pay me.
Is that right? Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Well, it's dark. Oh, I was just saying, like, I don't see the path I'm walking on here. Yeah, I'm walking on brain power, I guess.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do.
Did you?
As you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately.
Uh-huh.
This
I do
must
what
stop.
people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only
And
one
what's
way
that,
out.
Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you
I
can
don't
afford
think
me.
you fully understand the situation
I
you're
think
in.
I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Well, that's one way to handle it.
Impressive. We may have some...
She's like, oh, I shit my pants. Perhaps we can negotiate a deal.
We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Cool. Hey, this is me.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, Wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they.
I don't think anybody knows what you're yammering on about.
Still working. That's good. Checking through the logs.
Just
hopefully it's all Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Is that me? Hey, it's Dorf.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving her alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one but I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller. I'm glad I didn't.
God, I am a nightmare of a human being. I forget that's what I look
I'm not
like.
saying I haven't done it, but I never liked it. But it was better this way. Better than taking his kid and leaving him alive.
Like how he's blinking in there. Okay, well.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
I mean, this is awfully convenient. We got this from one little chunk of brain. Hey, it's Sean.
It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City.
So, good news,
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. It was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were.
Great.
Me and the
Why does he have white hair?
Like a happy I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out. There's no going back. I knew it was just temporary.
Did you?
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Where do I go now? What do I need to do?
Wasn't my idea.
Kellogg.
It's okay.
Oh.
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is
Forget
a
I said
priority.
anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders.
Yeah, what happened?
One of our scientists has left the institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea.
Oh, yes, the glowing sea, the place where everything glows for me.
Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture.
Man, this is riveting gameplay. Watching memories that I don't even really get to do anything with. At least like the brain machine in Fallout 3 was like interactive and you were doing stuff instead of just sitting here listening to exposition telling me things that I already know.
Our only mission is to locate and eliminate
You're
Virgil.
taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Okay. He just teleported. That's interesting.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
And they teleported away.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
I'm ready. I've been ready since the second I walked in here. Thank God. Maybe there will be some more excitement at some point. Oh.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side
I do.
The procedure might have had. No one's
Where's
ever,
Nick?
How do you feel? Done this before.
Fine.
Amari.
Let's start over. How are you feeling?
Yeah, fine.
I'm okay.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Ready to talk about what happened in there?
Yeah, there's
what we needed.
Teleportation.
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and
Their
out.
greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
Who's Virgil?
Scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil.
You're right.
We need to find
a
him.
rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
It's the perfect
That's
hiding
why he's
spot.
there. To make the Institute think twice
That
about
must be
following him.
it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same.
Something tells me he's a ghoul. I'll find a way
to get through the rats.
Good luck.
Don't worry.
And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Does he have anything of interest to tell me? I mean, hey, you got all these medical supplies. Mind if I take them really quick? I'm sure you won't mind. I mean, because you don't seem to mind, so I'm just going to take those. Yes. Hey!
Oh, take your time. The literate keep me fed.
Yeah, I'm sure they do, Piper. I love that you just ramble random shit into my ear. Alright, let's go talk to Nick and see what Nick's got to say. Nick, you have anything to say of interest? At all?
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg. Is that
what?
You?
What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg.
Sounded like Kellogg just
Did
then.
I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Piper.
See you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
I'm sure I do. And hopefully I don't ever have to find you at all. You know. Ever. What? Like, what? I hate it. I hate this game. This is hell. This is hell for me. I'm doing this for you and your enjoyment. Okay, well, I think that's been enough Fallout 4 for me for one day. Yeah, nah. You just go ahead and you drop me a like, comment, and subscribe for enduring this game for all of you. It's definitely something, and I deserve, for putting myself through hell. I think I deserve a little bit of love for it. I think that's fair. So, yep, that's it for today's episode, folks. Like I said, if you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. I apologize that I was super critical about Fallout 4. I just have strong feelings about this game and my hatred for it. But I will try to reel those back in future episodes, as I know some people this is a very near and dear game to their heart, and I will try my best to respect that and not shit on your dreams. Even though if this is your favorite Fallout game, you do deserve to be hit with a pipe very hard. Is that Nick? That is Nick. Interesting. Anyway, you're all beautiful. I hope you have a great day. Remember, stay peachy, and bye-bye.